this lesson, we're going to discuss kickoffs. How do you start a song? How do you count it off with the right feel? Where do you put your pickup notes within your count off so everyone around you knows exactly what the song is going to be, how fast the song's going to be, and how fast the chords are going to be changing, right? You're going to have a strong start to the song that's more than likely spotlighting you because you're the one counting it off at this moment. There can be many times when this can backfire or you're not prepared. You might have a fiddle song or something really down and you're going to nail it, but then you haven't taken the time to practice how do you actually start a song with a group of people to be on the same page. In this lesson, we're going to talk about establishing the feel. Is it a quarter note feel or is it a two feel, depending on the tempo of the song, and how to set up your counts to where it's obvious to the people you're playing with that it's going to be one or the other if there hasn't been any communication about it beforehand. And also just where do your pickup notes fall in terms of beats and counts, depending on the feel, if it's a quarter note feel or a two feel. Included with this lesson are backing tracks, going over just the 12 examples that I have here for kickoffs, so you can hear what they sound like and play along with them if you'd like. But also included is one backing track that's just going to be a count off and then 2 bars of chords over and over and over again. So you can just really work on a certain kickoff or different kickoffs with a track that's 3 to 5 minutes long of nothing but practicing kickoffs. So that can become a handy tool to really work on mastering how you like to kick off a song and how you like to count it off. If you'd like access to this complete lesson, go ahead and click on the link in the video description below. You can also subscribe to my email list via another link in the video description below, and you will get notified when new lessons are available. Thank you. All right, leading on to the next examples, where our target note, the first note of our melody, is going to be this 4th fret of the 3rd string. As I talked about, typically what you're leading into is a chord tone. Usually that first melody note of a lot of traditional songs, be it a fiddle song or just a bluegrass song. The first melody note is either going to be on the root, which is our G, on the 3rd, which is our B, or the 5th, which is a D. We're talking about the key of G here. So the first 4 examples, my target note was the root, right? All leading into the root. So this, we're going to lead into the 3rd, and I'm choosing, instead of hitting that 2nd string open, I'm going to be sliding up to that 4th fret of the 3rd string, just because it typically has a little bit of a better sound that way. So it'll be a quick slide. The target note's a quick slide from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret of the 3rd string. All right, if we look at this first example of this section here, the notes are going to be like previous. It's going to be easier now that we've done a lot of these rhythms, but the 3 pickup notes are going to be on beats 2, 3, and 4. That's the 4th string open, 2nd fret, 3rd string open, then leading into our target note. So counting that off would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, moving on to the next section here with this 2 feel. Now we're doing all the kickoffs that we went over before, leading into the 3rd, which was that 4th fret of the 3rd string. It's going to be exact same concept that we just did with the previous 4 examples. This first example has 3 notes. It's going to come after beat 3. Technically, it's going to be and 4 and 1. The way we're counting, all right, we're counting a 2 feel. Again, I'm going to set this up with the taters because it's more of a real situation.